Here we have for sale our 2017 on a 67 plate Vauxhall Corsavan. This has got the 1.3 litre CDTI diesel engine with 95 brake horsepower, and this is the Sportive model. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Sportive Corsavan of this age, and we'll also talk you through the condition, previous ownership and service history of this particular example, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, let's have a look at the rear bumper here. Now I can see there's a couple of very sort of minor hairline marks, a couple of tiny little touch-ins and things, and just a couple of hairline marks here on the top of the bumper, of course, where things have been loading in and out. But as I say, very minor and all very, very presentable indeed. As I say, 1.3 litre CDTI engine in this. It is Euro 6, so you can take this vehicle into central London without having to pay the ULEZ charges. If we open up the tailgate then, there's actually a surprising amount of storage in the back of these little Corsavans. You can see here, very nice, we have got a nice rubber overmat. Underneath that, it is the, of course, original metal flooring under there, and you can just about see there's a spare wheel underneath there. But as I say, a surprising amount of storage and clearly very, very light use. I know the sort of the original owner of this vehicle was a blind company. We've had lots of vans from them in the past, so as I say, very, very light work, probably used to go around doing pricing and things like that. I can see there's a couple of, again, minor marks here to the plastic on the inside of the tailgate. I'm not sure if the camera is showing that there, but I say a couple of minor marks inside there, as I guess as to be expected. And you do get a half bulkhead as well, which stops items come crashing into the front of the cab as you're driving around. As I say, in terms of condition here at the rear, all in really, really nice order. If we have a look then down the passenger side, there is a spider here, which is actually just crawling down the side of the van, but otherwise lovely condition down the side of the vehicle. I can see there is a very minor little pin dent here, which we will get our paintless dent removal specialist to have a look at. I'm sure he will be able to improve that, but otherwise looking very, very clean and tidy indeed. Lovely gloss finish to the paintwork. The Sportive model does come with these very nice alloy wheels. They are 16-inch. There's a couple of very sort of minor curbing marks to the very edge, but I say not particularly noticeable. This vehicle has been right through our workshop before being offered for sale to you here today. So it's had a full service. I believe it had an MOT. It had brake discs and pads all round, and also 2 new front tyres. So as I say, thoroughly through our workshop with a clean bill of health. And there's also a fantastic Vauxhall service history with this particular van. 5 previous Vauxhall services carried out from new, which is always lovely to find that a van has been well looked after. Looking here then inside the cab, lovely stylish cab on these, actually gloss black on the dashboard with this lovely red accent there, which I think is very, very nice indeed. If we lift up this mat underneath, you can see we've got the nice Corsa carpet overmats as well. And looking at the seats here in the front, lovely condition on the seats. Lovely red stitch which continues on the outer bolster and then also into the center as well. I just think it's a nice stylish place to be. We'll talk you through the full spec when we go around to that side, but this, you can just see how clean and tidy the passenger door card is there. Very good condition indeed. I say, moving around to the front, there's brand new front tyres. Let's have a look at this alloy here. Again, a couple of minor sort of curbing marks there, but all in all very presentable. Looking then around to the front of the vehicle, we can see the headlights. We've got these very nice LED daytime running lights here at the top with the engine running. A couple of the usual sort of stone chips and things like that to the front end, but no scuffing or any major dings or dents there, all looking very nice. Front fog lights as well comes as standard on a Sportive. Let's have a good look at the bonnet then. I say a couple of minor stone chips, I guess as to be expected with this age and mileage. Of course, feel free to pause the video at any point, anything that you want to go back and have a second look at. Is there anything that I can see I will gladly point out to you? We like to give as much information as possible. And then looking down the driver's side here of the vehicle, this alloy wheel is looking in very good condition, and I say new tyre on there. But looking down that driver's side, absolutely fantastic order. That's free from any dings, dents, scratches, scuffs. Looking very nice. I think in black, I think they do look really, really smart with, of course, the alloy wheels. And then finally looking at this wheel here, really good tread on these tyres here as well. Again, a couple of little marks just on the alloy wheel there, but as I say, that is being quite critical. If we open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside here. So having a look at the driver's door card, we have electric windows, we have electric mirrors here, we have got height adjustability of the driver's seat, and of course backrest adjustability there. And again, just having a good look at the condition of the driver's seat. That lovely red stitch, as I say, continuing through, but I just like how they've continued that onto the dashboard. Even the stitching on the steering wheel in the red as well. I think it's very, very nice indeed. 2 full remote keys with the vehicle, auto-activated lights on the leather multifunctioning steering wheel. We have got cruise control on the left-hand side here. You can answer and hang up the phone on the right-hand side, and also control the volume for the radio. Looking at the dashboard, 73,695 miles. And you can see that the vehicle is running at the moment. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard, so very, very nice to see there. Looking into the middle, it really is amazing spec on these little vans. On the left hand side here, this little city steering button, if you give that a press, it makes the steering go very, very light, so perfect for parking into tight spaces and things like that, when you're having to work the steering wheel a lot. You've got an eco mode on here. These vehicles are already very, very fuel efficient from that 1.3 litre diesel 95 brake horsepower engine, but as I say, you can toggle that on or off. We've got DAB radio on here. Of course, you have got Bluetooth as well. Looking just down below that then, you've got air conditioning, perfect of course in the summer. Underneath that, there's a USB point here and a 12-volt socket, a couple of cup holders down there, and what I really like is a 6-speed manual gearbox. So as I say, this on the motorway with cruise control, that 1.3 litre 95 brake horsepower engine, fantastic on fuel. And again, lovely touch here as well with the red stitching on the handbrake, but just really nice condition here inside the cab. I say, having a look at the seats, having a look at the headlining there, really, really smart condition. So just to summarize, 2017 on a 67 plate Vauxhall Corsavan. This is the Sportive model, 1.3 litre CDTI, which produces 95 brake horsepower with a 6-speed manual gearbox. Say the Sportive model. So really nice selection of spec, including of course colour-coded bumpers and mirrors, LED daytime running lights, front fog lights, 16-inch alloy wheels, and then inside you've got things like DAB radio, cruise control, air conditioning, multifunctioning steering wheel, etc. So really, really nice spec on the vehicle. Been fully through our workshop for full service, brake discs and pads all round, and 2 new front tyres along with an MOT and 5 previous Vauxhall services. There won't be many around like this, I can assure you. If you'd like to see the full advert of this vehicle, including the price, please head over to our website there, bridgenvans.co.uk. As I say, this is where you'll find the full advert. So on there you'll have, of course, the price. There'll be some finance examples on there for you to have a look at. You'll also see the full description and photography as well. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can deliver our vans nationwide, so by all means get in contact and we can make arrangements for that. We can, as I say, arrange finance at very competitive rates on all of our vehicles, including this one, so we get some really affordable monthly payments for you, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.